let's move on to Fear Street. Fear Street is a newer like franchise thing that came out. Well, is it not really a franchise? It's a three-part movie series. Came out on Netflix this year. Really good. I actually hope Netflix do something similar again, where they release one movie over 3 weeks on a Friday. I really enjoyed that. It kind of builds into every movie. I think number one was very good. Number two was the Back in the Past. The Past was not really that great, in my opinion. And then three was kind of like just to wrap everything up and to end the thing. That one was okay. I think number one was by far the better one. I did really enjoy it, but I didn't think it was that great. I will put it in entertaining. Behind Don't Breathe 2. Overall, I think that it was pretty good. I do hope Netflix do another thing like that. For their first time, I think it was their first time doing that. I'm not really that big on Netflix, or not up to date with what happens on Netflix. But I do believe that is the first time they've done something like that. I hope they're doing something again like Fear Street soon, because I did really enjoy that. But as a whole, Fear Street, it was entertaining, but not really good or scary good. Can't really go past the entertaining. Next, The Purge. Now, The Purge, I think, is a series that has gone on way too long. In the beginning, amazing. I think the first two or three, really good. The story was there. It still kind of got you like a little scared, and it was there. It was a really good thriller horror. But now, I do believe they're going too far with it, and they're making too many. Like the most recent one, I didn't enjoy it. I can't remember what it was even called. I feel like they're going too far with it, and they go in like they're creating all these different loops on purges instead of just sticking to a story, like the main story, finishing the story. Like I think number one, number two connected, and then after that it was just kind of went side. They just kind of stuck with it and ended it off. I think it would have been good, but it's one of those franchises that I feel like they're just gonna keep on doing it because the name is such a big name now. So for that reason, I was gonna put it really good, but because I feel like they're gonna kind of do what Transformers did, I believe, and it's just gonna kind of ruin The Purge for me. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it behind Fear Street on entertaining. It is still entertaining, but I think the more they go on with it, the worse it's going to be, because I've not enjoyed the last few ones. I think the last good one was 2 or 3. I can't really remember what happened in 3. Next one is Truth or Dare. I actually really enjoyed Truth or Dare. It wasn't that scary, but it was a unique twist. A unique kind of like twist on a horror. I haven't seen a horror kind of do that. I kind of enjoyed it, the whole that you get asked truth or dare. If you don't complete it, you basically die. And then everyone has a turn, so it basically hops over. If you've done your turn, it goes to the next person, so on and so on, until I think the game is complete, or I don't know. I can't remember if people have second turns, but yeah, I thought it was really good. I'm actually would put this ahead of Escape Room, but I don't think it's ahead of Don't Breathe or the rest of them. But it is really good. I'd recommend you go watch it. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Scream. That is the next one on this list. The slasher thriller. Scream is a classic. They've also, because of Scream, we got Scary Movie. So very thankful to Scream for that. Scream is the classic Ghostface. That's where it comes from. It's like, I don't know. It's really good. They are making a new one. I don't know how that is going to be. The trailer did come out recently. I didn't actually watch the whole trailer, but it does look pretty good from what I did watch. But then again, it's a trailer. Trailers are meant to catch you, and the whole movie could actually be really shit. But we'll have to wait and see. I do believe the screener is being quite consistent with it. It's being quite good. I would actually put it on scary good. I don't know if I put it ahead of them because it's such a great franchise. I put it third. I feel like it's a fair placement. I've realized that I've not put anything in Garbo yet. It's just that the movies I have picked, I don't think is garbage. I will throw some shitty ones in there, maybe later on, just to kind of mock around with it. The Boy. I don't know if you guys have seen The Boy. It's the Brams or something. The Boy. Number one, really good. Number two was also pretty decent, but kind of went away with what I thought was going to happen with the follow up after the way one ends. Where do I put it? I think I could put it at entertaining. I think it's definitely better than The Purge. Well, like I said, The Purge was kind of like it's kind of got worse with the more they've done. Definitely better than Fear Street. I would put it over there as entertaining. It's definitely entertaining. Definitely. Let's do Legion, something different. I'm gonna put it over here just for now. It's not a garbage movie. It's one of the best fucking movies I've ever watched. This is kind of like it's a bunch of demons. If you've watched, the series is very popular, but the movie is, I don't know. It's one of the best movies I've ever watched. It's basically like they go to this diner, I think. And then the demons, I think they refer to them as 8 balls. Basically storm there, and there's a fallen angel, which is Legion there, and they're basically trying to kill him, and he then takes over to kind of protect that food truck, I think it was. It's not really a food truck, it's kind of like a takeout restaurant. It's like a diner, that's what it is. I don't know why it's in the middle of nowhere, but I thought it was really, really good, and it kind of gave you, the 8 balls were really scary at times. Like I do believe the first time you see one is the old lady. She's there, and yeah, when you kind of realize there's something wrong with this old lady, and then when she basically goes out, it's really scary. The ice cream man, there's an ice cream man there too. That's a really scary scene, really good scene. It has to be really good, and I'm tempted. I don't know if scary good is where I should put it, but I'm gonna put it really good. It's definitely the best really good. I recommend, if you haven't seen Legion, to go and watch Legion. It's really, really good. The Bye Bye Man. The Bye Bye Man was okay. I don't know if I want to really put it at height. It might be the first Garbo movie I put here. I felt like the hype with the Bye Bye Man was so big, and when you watch the movie, considering like what he actually's done or does, is kind of like, it's a little disappointing. I might get some hate for it, but I don't know. I watched it. My brother watched it, and we kind of came to the same senses that we wanted more from it. It kind of felt a little bit weak. Like, he was scary, but he didn't do much. I felt it was kind of a little disappointing. So I actually might put Bye Bye Man as the first Garbo movie. I just wanted so much more from it, and it just didn't give me that. So yeah, I think we have our first Garbo movie. It would be the Bye Bye Man. And if whoever made the Bye Bye Man is watching this, I am sorry, but you're just a little disappointing on what it was, what the outcome was. Ouija, the series. Oh, this is another series that started off great. First movie great. Second movie started to go downwards, and then you kind of see they kind of took it too far and made too many, and some of them were not great. I think I watched the latest one that came out. That was not that good. I did not enjoy that at all. But I don't want to put it at Garbo because number 1 is so good. I am tempted to say number 2 is also very good or decent. So I'll put it in a height ahead of Brightburn, because Brightburn is kind of like, when you know what's going on, it's not really that scary anymore. It's just the scenes. But anyway, let's move on to The Ring. That's the tape thing. Now, it's the tape, the girl in the well, that whole thing. They make fun of it a lot in Scary Movie too. But The Ring, the remake was pretty good. Was it that great? No. Could I put it entertaining? I felt like they could have done a lot better with The Ring. So I'm gonna just put it in eight. I'll put it maybe between It Follows and Jaws. I don't think it was really good, or it was eight. There's nothing really too great that I could say about it, but it wasn't shit. I would definitely give it a watch. That's the whole point of the eight, is just to give it a watch, see what you think. House of Wax I watched really when I was like really young. It might have been one of the first horror movies I watched. This movie was pretty good. I wouldn't put it in really good. I put it in entertaining. It would definitely be, oof. Seems to put it ahead of The Nun. I might actually switch these two. Yeah, I'm gonna switch those two. House of Wax is pretty good. Was probably one of the first horror movies that I've ever watched. Definitely entertaining. I'd give it a watch if you guys haven't seen it. Like I said, it's a pretty old movie, but I would recommend going to go check it out. It's also something I've not seen again, so it is a very unique horror movie. And if they have done something, I've not watched it, but yeah, that's definitely a watch. I put it in entertaining, to go check that out. Us. This movie, in the beginning of it, scared the living shit out of me because of the way they acted. And then it kind of got like a little bit weird, considering that basically a whole community lived underneath us. Basically, sewer people living underneath us, and they were basically doppelgangers trying to replace us. But it is aight. I would put it as the top rated. It's aight. It's a really good. I would give it a watch. I think Jordan Peele made this. Very good. Very good. Very good writer. I think he also didn't you do Get Out too? It's not on the Get Out level, but the concept is really good. I really liked it. Paranormal Activities. This is also something that it kind of felt like it was going a certain direction towards one of the latest ones. I don't know if they've done any ones recently. I don't think so. But the base Paranormal Activities was so good. It's like this kind of changed the game a little bit, I would say. And just because of that reasoning, I have to put it on what's it, Scary Good? Just because it kind of did change the game a little bit, and I'll put it just behind Scream. Just because I feel like it kind of opened a whole different genre of movies that a lot of movies kind of did similarity at that time, and it just didn't hit like Paranormal Activities did. Annabelle is, I do believe it's connected to the Conjuring series. I think there's 3 Annabelles if I remember correctly. The first one very good. Second one, if I can remember correctly, is it the chick in the wheelchair? Yeah, that one was really good, and it's connected with the well and everything. Annabelle, just in general, even in the Conjuring series, they say it's the most, like, that doll is the most powerful doll they've ever had to deal with, or like demon they've had to deal with, and that they have captured. So even in the Conjuring series, the husband and the wife who are doing that, the paranormal stuff, they know, like, they won't miss that fucking doll. So the fact that they took it and they made a whole thing, kind of getting you to realize why that thing is a mess. Like, it's like really, really fucked up, scary. I do think Annabelle's very good. I'll put it slightly behind The Conjuring. Oof. Yeah, I feel comfortable putting it over there. Next one, The Mist. The Mist is also like a an old one of the first ones I watched. It's basically the mist takes over the town, and then there's basically fucking shit happening in the mist. There's a bunch of creatures and shit. These people get trapped in a superstore, I believe, and then they need to get out. They need to get to safety. I can't remember exactly what happens at the end of it, but if you haven't watched it, then that's good for you because there's no spoilers. Um, but yeah, I think the whole atmosphere and the thing of being kind of like trapped, they played really well with it. I would definitely say it's an eye movie. Way to put it though, I put it ahead of The Ring. Definitely recommend to go check it out. It's quite good. Next, Candyman. Candyman was like, I don't know. I don't really know if I want to put it in eye. I kind of feel like it was. Some people that watched it, they told me that it was quite. Their opinion on it, it was not good. They didn't enjoy it. I kind of thought it was like 50-50. It was like good, but not that great. It's kind of. I feel like it does give me kind of like Bye Bye Man vibes, but now is Bye Bye Man better than it? I don't know. Uh, I'm very tempted to put it in Garbo because I just didn't. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I might put it. Yeah, I might put it in there. Maybe if you do it again, you'll see it moved. If I think about it a little bit more, but I'm gonna put it in there, just because I feel like we we need some Garbo movies. Uh, Evil Dead. Evil Dead is such a classic, and they've remade it a few times. I feel like every time they have remade it, it still kind of bangs. So I'm gonna put it in really good. I don't think it's scary good. It is one of the best. Oof, where do I put it though? I'm gonna put it as the head of the pack. No, the head of the pack. At really good. Some people might get angry that I put Escape Room ahead of it. But yeah, I'm gonna put it over there. The last one, this one's gonna give me a lot of hate. This is just personal. It's Saw, the whole franchise. Now, people love Saw, and it's such a big. But fucking hell, I can't watch Saw movies. It's just too fucking gory. I don't know how people sit and watch all of that. It's just too fucking gory. I can't watch it. Even the latest one with Chris Rock playing the lead detective. I can't remember what it's called. That's basically the latest one. The trailer looks so fucking cool. It looks so much better than all the other ones. Well, I'm talking about the trailer. I've not watched the actual movie because it's too fucking gory. Right in the beginning of the movie, I'm just like, oh my god, this is so gory. I can't watch it. It's just too fucking gory. For that reason, I have to put it Garbo because if I can't watch a movie at all because it's just too much, how am I supposed to put it on the top tier? So I have to put it at Garbo. A lot of people are gonna get angry with me because of that. Because they're just gonna be like, oh, because you're a pussy. You can't watch the movies. You put it so low. I don't know how people watch such fucking gory movies. I've watched gore movies before, but nothing takes the cake like Saw. I'm putting a Garbo. If I see some comments and stuff like that, maybe I'll be tempted to put it up to heights, but it's not gonna fucking go past Brightburn because I can't even watch number one. So how the fuck am I supposed to watch the whole franchise? That's like 8 movies of pure gore. So anyway, that is the tier list so far. We will update the tier list. I think we'll do it once a year, October, horror month. Every horror month we'll update the list. But then we should get a good batch. Like I said, there is quite a lot of other movies that I wanted to put on, but I didn't want it to be too long. So we'll add some of the other ones, some older ones, and maybe we'll get some new movies from today, from now to next year, that we can also throw into the mix. Like we've got Candyman that came out this year, and Escape Room 2 came out this year. And we've got a few new ones on this list too. Don't Get Scared too. But I don't know why I keep calling it Don't Get Scared. But check Don't Get Scared out. Very, very good series on the channel. But anyway, that is going to be the video for today. That's the tier list. Yeah, that is the tier list so far. Let me know if you agree, disagree. Where would you put? What movie do you think I got wrong? Let me know that. Do you agree that so far Insidious is the best and that Candyman is the worst? Let me know. But that's been the video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.